Myself, Krishnan Srinivasan, a fine art photographer, a long distance skater, and a small time freelance skater who does bicycling and walking as a cross training process to long distance skating, has come to meet you guys with another video. This is live streaming. Hope I am being seen here. I made it public. It's not private stream. Let me go and check. Yeah, it's live. Let me check if I can hear myself. Yep, I can hear myself. Okay, I'm streaming from YouTube app on my Android mobile phone Xiaomi Poco F1. Okay, so this is very coming out of my interest, and it's not like proper legal, or it's legal of course, but it's not a proper live stream wherein like you will find the statistics completely blown up for every single minute of every single contestants that is there on Vennbahn 250 race that is happening in Vennbahn Weg, Germany, and it's going to travel to Belgium and then Netherlands and come back to the same place where it started. Okay, so that's what we're going to cover. So race is not yet started. So the time in Amsterdam right now is 5:55 a.m. or it's between 5:53 a.m. Okay, so race will begin at 7 a.m. Probably everybody is getting ready, packing things and moving to the starting point or something. Okay, at this moment I would like to wish Lena. She is only 24 and she is already an entrepreneur. She owns a company called Melanin Coque. Go visit the website. It goes by melanincoque.com. That's what you're seeing in the live stream as well. Okay, and she is an entrepreneur at the very young age. She accomplished that. She designed her own longboard trucks. That's very big thing, and especially she designed it for long distance skating. That's even more big thing because it's a precision truck. Okay, so that precision truck is not easy to be designed, and she did it with the free CAD software that was available to her. So that's amazing. And then she has designed a rear truck as well, and now for the very first time in 2025 she is selling completes. She was only selling the decks. Later she was selling the front trucks. Now she is selling the rear truck, and now assembled into one of her decks and into a complete long distance skateboard. She is selling complete long distance skateboard. Congratulations to Lena. And this race is more like a family race, like her parents, her brother, her friends from Vennbahn Weg is going to be participating. They're going to be part of the support crew. They're going to be providing all the necessary nutrients, food, water, everything at any other refill stations that is available on the go. Okay, so congrats and good wishes to her family as well, and also to the supporting friends. Okay, also to the supporting crew, and also to the people who are volunteering to support this Vennbahn 250 race. Okay, you guys are amazing, because like this is not an easy thing to do, and you got to do it for 36 hours. Okay, so it depends upon the contestant to complete the 250-kilometer race. As much you can complete, you can call it quits. Okay, and based upon your performance, you will be given the prizes at the end of the race, or after 36 hours you rest, come back, and the prize distribution might happen the next day. It depends. Okay, so there is a very long journey. So I've given you a very rough picture of what is happening in this race. Let's go check what actually is happening. Okay, Melanin Coque website, melanincoque.com, has a tab called Vennbahn, okay, 250, and you got to go hit that page. Okay, right now we are looking at the mobile phone website. Okay, if I'm going to hit the address bar tab, you can see like Vennbahn 250 MK longboards. So that's the web page you need to go. Okay, so that's where I am in. Okay, and here is the starting points picture, I believe, and it's a skate IDSA sanctioned race. Okay, she did it in 2024. It was in August and it was a bit rainy, and she then quickly recognized and took the feedbacks of her participants or the contestants, and then she moved the race to May month. This will be a little windy and overcast sort of climate in Netherlands and other places, so it'll be more favorable. It won't rain, I believe. Okay, so that's what I believe. I'm coming from India, third world country, who had never visited Netherlands, Germany, or any European Union countries. Okay, so we have 250 kilometers to cover in 36 hours. That is the basic information you have, and this race was framed in the very early stage by Lena. I don't know if I can share the story because I've been through in this process with her. But I could not take part because I was away. I was in India. She actually, I was talking to her once about Chief Ladiga race in the USA. Then we were talking about all the possibilities to create one for Europe. I felt like they should bring one for Europe. And then I was speaking to her. She is the one who, the brain behind this, and she is the one who did it. I only gave a little spark idea or pointers here and there. She felt like, I asked her, is there any path around your home that could give a longer distance like Chief Ladiga? And then she went and figured out the path around a coal factory or something, thermal power plant or something. And then they started looking for the route. Herself and Marvin went for a bicycle camping trip. And then herself, Viola, and Paul, and many people went for a camping trip again and skate, figuring out the road, how good it will be, how favorable it will be, and all that. And then they conducted 2024 race. So I have a little part in my own story, but I don't know if it is the same story that Lena has to tell to you guys. But that's my side of story. I was in the Instagram chats, that's it, or WhatsApp chats. But I love this race because it's conducted by the most youngest able entrepreneur in the world. And she is not only an entrepreneur, designing her own long distance precision trucks and completes and decks. She put her new factory floor, all in 24, within 24. And she made a world record in UK grounds. She made a course record in USA grounds. She is conquering wherever she is going for the race. So she is very, ardent, an avid athlete with long distance skating especially. She also does foot biking, she also does bicycling, and it's her who is making it even more interesting in the part of this region, especially in Vennbahn, and she's a regular. Okay, so congrats to her once again. So talking about Vennbahn 250, it's a 250 kilometer race to be covered in 36 hours. It's happening today, 17/5/2025. 3 countries to be covered on foot. And I think if you have the visa, if you're coming from other part of the country to Europe, and if you have the Schengen visa or something, I think you should be good enough to be part of any other country in the Europe. So you can travel with that visa. You shouldn't have any trouble. Okay. And 36 hours maximum allowed race time. Okay. So after a successful first edition, the Vennbahn 250 is back. That's what she's saying. So those are the top 3 people from the race. Paul did it in 12.5 hours or 13 hours last year. I was covering the video. That video is there in my, channel. You can go and check them. And that is Holger Wetzel holding the second place there. And all the trophies were designed by Lena's friend. Okay, these are 3D printed. And the banana cup goes to that person. Okay, he came last. Okay, so the Vennbahn is probably one of the best trials for distance skating out there. Join this race and you will skate through 3 countries, see the beautiful surroundings of the Eiffel, enjoy some of the smoothest pavement out there. After that, you cannot disagree. Netherlands has the best bicycling path and wonderful pavement ever, especially the tarmac done for bicycling. Okay, and that's almost like a highway for bicycling. In every part of Netherlands has a bicycle path, so that's incredible. It's not easy to do. Inspired from the ultra endurance running, the Vennbahn 250 is a 250 kilometer out and back and race on a longboard. You have 36 hours time to complete this challenge. This allows You have to have enough time to skate through the day and sleep in the night, or challenge yourself and try to skate fastest out and back time for the complete Vennbahn without any sleep. Join the Vennbahn 250, join the longest open road race. So that's there on the website. That's her riding the route. This is the this gazebo that you're looking over here. It's the first refilling point where you can refill all your water, your food, electrolytes if need me, or you can go to this point earlier by car or any other electric vehicle or bicycle, drop your needs and give it to the members who are volunteering there, and you can pick it up when you're hitting that particular point. This gazebo or this refill station comes at exactly 75-kilometer mark. Okay, so help us out, the 75 kilometers refill station. Last year this event couldn't have been without the helping hands and all those things. You can read it out yourself, or I'll read it for you as well. They stayed at the support station, helped out skaters coming in, redirecting skaters that were on the wrong track, and between celebrated. They made the event possible. Please reach out to me if you want help out for 2025 year's edition. Okay, we are currently searching for sponsors as well. So this is sponsored by Thane Life. Thane Life is from Singapore. Riptide, of course. Lanyards. Lanyards is an amazing company from Canada. Mudbuster, Seismic Skates, they're amazing. I had my free Skate IDSA membership only because of Seismic Skates and the other sponsor. So thank you, Seismic Skates. Yes, other sponsor is Skate IDSA, of course. SUP Skate, Melon and Koke, Rat Azad. Okay, Melon Koke is the actual founder of this race. Okay, then you have the meetup, 17 May of 2025 at 7 a.m. at Trier 1 Aachen. Okay, you will gather your GPS trackers, give your bag to support crew, join the safety and organization meeting. Race starts 8 a.m. Okay, I guess it's a.m. It cannot be p.m. I believe, because that'll be too long, because I've been through this page before and she mentions 20 in another. Race ends at 18th May 20 hours. So I think this is going to be AM. That's why I'm making this video 1.5 hours or 1 hour before. Okay, so you will gather your GPS trackers. GPS trackers are the trackers which will tell you where you are in the racetrack, how much distance you have covered, by which I can track you guys online live where you're racing today. Okay, like me or anybody else in the world who has the link will be able to see your performance, how fast you're going, how much distance you're covering, how much time you're covering this distance, and all those things you'll be checking through that GPS tracker. So it's essential for you to be with the GPS trackers all the time. Okay, and give you back to your support crew, join the safety and organization meeting. Race starts at 8. Kilometer 75, it's your refill station. Kilometer 125 is your midpoint. You go to the end of Vennbahn Weg in Trois Vierges, or whatever they pronounce it properly. Then you can camp there and get back to the starting point in the morning, or you continue riding. Okay, come back at kilometer 175, refill at the same refill station, I believe, and refill your nutrients and finish your race. Okay, race ends on 18th May, 20 hours. Enjoy final meetup. So it's meaning like if it starts now, it's 7 o'clock in the morning of 17th May. If you calculate 24 hours, it's going to be 7 o'clock in the morning, 18th May, and then you got to add one other 12 hours to make it 36. So when you add 36 hours to this, 12 hours to this, again around 6 o'clock in the evening, they're ending the 8 o'clock in the evening, they're ending the race. Okay. So actual race starts at 8, right? So my bad. So the race, they are gathering at 7 o'clock in the morning. Race starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. So 17th May morning, 8 o'clock race starts, and for 24 hours it will be 18th May morning, 8 o'clock, and add 12 more hours evening or night, 8 o'clock, 18th May. So I think it starts at 8 a.m. in the morning. So it's going to be AM and PM. So I think according to Amsterdam time, in 2 hours or like 1 hour 55 minutes, the race has to begin. Probably people are getting ready for this. Good regards to the participants. Okay, so she has given the map of every place, how the terrain is going to be. It's uphill, it has downhill, it has all crazy route over there. It's a trail, by the way. And the Vennbahn Weg originally was a railway. Now they have paved this, and as a great side effect, the roads have mellow inclines and declines. This is great for distance skating. Still, you are going to face 3,600 meters of elevation. Oh boy. 3,600 meters is not an ordinary elevation, like I climbed till 4,000 meters by foot, around 8 to 9 kilometers of uphill and then coming back, and it's called Talai Malai, somewhere near to my town, Trichy. And it's not an easy climb, okay? I had a hard time, but 3,600 meters for 250-kilometer stretch in long distance skating, it's going to be exciting. It's also be taxing. Okay, so while the long mellow uphill might be exhausting, the long mellow downhills will be an enjoyable reward. So if you as much how fast you are till midpoint 125 kilometers, it's going to be a uphill, but after that it's going to be a downhill, so you can make it out faster. So how much ever taxing it is going to be, it's going to be only for 125 kilometers. After that you can race it as much fast as you can. You'll be faster when you're coming back. And more importantly, so if you are preparing yourself for ultra skate events, you can be very fast and quick enough to reach the 250-kilometer mark, because like in ultra skate events, you might be aiming a little more than 250 kilometers. I think people who have participated in ultra skate events will do this race even better and much shorter. Okay, so to make sure you are covered with enough nutrition, there will be bag system available. You can pack a bag with extra gear, food, drinks. It will be brought to the refill station at kilometer 75. Going out back, you pass this point to us. Yeah, okay, they are providing the service to transfer all your packages to refill station. Handful of potatoes and some water everywhere will keep you going. So that's her style. That's actually Viola and Lena's style. They have a Instagram page together. You can go and check that as well. And it's their style to have potatoes for carbs during long distance skating rides, and they consume a lot of water. And Lena is a little allergic to gluten, so she consumes lot of electrolytes which doesn't have gluten, and the food doesn't have gluten. So potatoes are the best choice for her. Or you can follow any other diet plans that you have, nutrient plans that you have. Most of the bicycle nutrients that you need for riding long distance or endurance, competing in endurance races, which should work for you for the most part. Okay, mandatory packing list: mobile phone, extra power banks with at least 10,000 milliamps total is recommended. Charging cables, route saved on the phone. Okay, the entire map of Vennbahn 250-kilometer race. Skaters must be reachable at any time before, during, and after the race. So if you're coming from other countries, you need to look out for proper SIM card that would work in this place, or look for eSIM or whatever that is needed to track or use GPS data, which needs mobile data, of course. You got to do all those things. Okay, or get a local phone on help of the people who can provide you all those things. Okay, airplane mode is forbidden. You cannot use airplane mode because that puts you off the screen from tracking, so they won't be able to know if you're actually riding the distance or bicycling the distance. So I'm just joking here. Okay, emergency phone number must be saved, so just in case of calling all the necessary help, ambulance services and stuff like that, if you're really unable to go forward. Okay, water reserve from start. Every refill station, the skater must leave at least 3 liters of water. They are recommending 3 liters of hydration pack. Food reserves from start. Every refill station, skater must leave at least 800 kilocalories of food, about 4 bars of granola bars or Snickers, whatever bar that is of your choice. Clothes, additional warm second upper layer a long leg trousers, rain jacket, helmet. Helmet they are recommending. I don't know how must it is for everybody to wear because it's a long race. And survival blanket, accessories that they recommend. A survival blanket, ID and passport, since they are going through 3 countries. ID and passport and health insurance card. Yes, health. We discussed this about in one of the interviews with Lena Merindol, myself and her. It's available in my YouTube channel. We're talking about health insurance, passport, and what they got to do and all those things. You got to cover it by yourself. The people who are conducting this race, I don't know if they are arranging it, but you got to do it yourself on your part. That's my belief. Correct me if I'm wrong. At least 20 euros cash just in case. Just in case. Okay. So one or multiple lamps that will run at least as total of 8 hours. So you need some vision in the night. You can't light up an entire bicycle path for 250 kilometers. That's impossible. So if only the government provided routes which has the light will have the light paths. Other than that, it's going to be pitch dark, so you need a lamp to cover the distance. Okay, just in case if you're traveling in the night. Okay, or if you're only using the daylight, that's probably also fine. So but they still recommend some lamps. Okay, it's forbidden to skate without light through night, and the Vennbahn is very dark. Okay, so non-mandatory recommendations: sunscreen, sunglasses, disinfection spray, mosquitoes and all the allergies and stuff like that, plasters, patches just in case you got boarded by a wheel bite or there is a pine cone. There are chances like this is happening somewhere in the a different season in Netherlands. So I don't know what season is right now. If you can hold for a second, I can go and check that. What is the season in Netherlands right now, or in the 3 countries nearby Netherlands? What is the season in Netherlands, Germany, and Belgium? Those are the 3 countries you're going to cover right now. I'm asking Gemini by this moment. It's spring. So what happens in spring? Spring, the temperatures are between 5 degrees to 19 degrees, so it could get cold. Okay, and I don't know, will there be pine cones? But if at all you get bodied, I've heard stories of pine cones, but anything that get you bodied, you need some patches for quick first aid. Okay, so, and if rain in forecast, waterproof backpack cover, tissues if you need, paper napkins. If you have a bulb horn or the horn that you would find on Lena's helmet, that is also recommended. Cable for GPS watch. If you're going to need use your GPS watch for tracking your distance, which is immaterial, because end of the day, the GPS tracker they gave you in Vennbahn 250 race is going to be the GPS tracker for your race distance. Okay, immaterial of the ground that you cover using your GPS watch that you're wearing, may it be Apple, may it be Garmin, may it be Sunto, may it be Polar, may it be Chorus, whatever the watch that you're using, that's immaterial to the GPS tracker they're using, because that is going to be the final result. Okay, but just in case, if you want to put it on Strava saying that I've done this for this race, you can use that. You need to charge it as well, right? So small towel, individual medicine if needed. Yes, of course, depending upon the regular medication that you are taking. Everyone will get a GPS tracker for this event. Additionally, a sports watch is highly recommended. Adjust the settings so that your watch can track for this period. Plan in to maybe charge your watch. To prove you are arrived at the destination, selfies must be taken at the end of Vennbahn in the Troyes Vergers and the end of the race in Aachen. Okay, Aachen is in Germany. Okay, if you want to sleep, be sure to bring your tent, mat, and sleeping bag. You can add this to your bag to pick up at the refill station, so don't have to carry this all the way. So you can at least offload for 75 kilometers and carry that for only 50 kilometers. That's where you're going to camp at 125 kilometers. If you want to sleep inside, check out Camping Trois Vierges. That's the camping site. Okay, so they have given you the camping site's link. They have small cabins available at the end of the Vennbahn. Make sure contact them beforehand about renting the cabin. So they've given it in return and full proof of what you got to do, what you want to do, what might be helpful, what is required, what is the accessories we recommend from the point of the people who conduct the race. Everything is in detail. You can go check that out on the website. Okay, so registrations have been closed, and if you have to check about like how many people are participating, I happen to share it on my Facebook. You got to pardon me if anything else pop up on my Facebook. This is my very personal account, so I wouldn't know what is there. I'm going to hit quickly a page where I could go and look for the groups and go to my page where I run a group for long distance skating, especially for people in India. So I'm going to hit that group. I actually shared the post of MK longboards. If I go to look for MK longboards, might take a long time for me. So it's better. It's easy for me to look over here. So I'm scrolling. Where is the post? But trust me, she shared the post of people who are participating. So finally got to the post. So here is the participants list for Vennbahn 250 2025. 21 participants coming from 8 countries. Okay, men. I'm reading out the name. Forgive me if my pronunciation is not great. Okay, I'm an Indian. I'm going to add my own accent to it. So I'm coming from south of India. That accent is going to be very prominent. You need to understand. So we stress on emotions that you need to understand. So it comes with it. And also this small view of me you're seeing on the screen is very little, but you'll definitely find the head nods, the usual nods, which are discussed by all the stand-up comedians, and all the cliched things they might say. I might have one or two. Okay, and it's not my good hair day. Okay, first comes Ulian Hanse, then comes Paul McMahon, Kamil Plegel Vasilevsky, Leonard Van de Poppel. He is also Leonard Van de Poppel is one of the organizers of Dutch Alto Skate, and he is a board member for Skate IDSA. He is also participating in this race. Mark Robin Mayer, Nathan Lange, Sandro D'Angelo, Paul Hardman, Timples Meha, Alex Safa, Benjamin Cognat, Stefan Granso. Stefan Granso was there in UK. I think he was in Miami, and now he is in Vennbahn. Awesome. Good luck. Michael Prady, Timo Schober, Philip Pollick, Tim Westjo. Tim Westjo from Netherlands, and he is the champ who covers most number of ground for virtual races, especially in May warm-up challenges. He does. Last year he did 2,500 kilometers. This year I don't know how much he is planning. He is already touring Netherlands now. Okay, then comes Mark Gansballer. Mark Gansballer is from UK. I've interviewed him. That interview is there on my YouTube channel. You can go and check it. And from the women's side, we have Yellow Venat. She has recovered from her spine injury. And then comes the participant, the winner, the owner, everybody, Lena Merzintel. Then comes the another contestant, Nicole Zanakis, and then Ricarda Kosh. Okay, so these are the contestants. They have about 21 participants coming from 8 countries. Okay, I don't know who is coming from what country except for Mark Gansballer, Tim Westjo, Leonard Van de Poppel, and other people. Okay, so forgive me, my pronunciation was not that great. So these are the participants for this Vennbahn 250. Okay, so you may want to go to that website, keep a tab on it, or follow MK Longboards on Facebook for further updates. Okay, I have some notifications I'm going to go check that. So I don't think anything is off Vennbahn 250. I'm going to leave you at there. And if I'm going to keep looking in my desktop computer. I also have a video to edit. That video which you saw with the interview of the organizer of Beijing Marathon 2024. I am also editing it in Chinese language. It's coming okay, translations are okay, but the visuals might be running fast or slow depending upon the dialogue, because dialects and the timing totally change, accent change. So trying my best here. I hope people are forgiving and accepting that video. But anyways, I've got half of the video to be edited. Okay, so I'm going to go do that. I'm going to leave you here. These are the participants. I'll come back live with another live video. Okay, I'm not going to give you one particular link of a live video and keep following that video, or keep doing a video for 36 hours. I can't do that. I'll come back when I have enough information to talk to you guys with enough details about this race, who is where or starting where. I got to come up with all the videos or social media posts coming from MK Longboards about the start of this race, organizing, talking to people, and everything in the beginning, the go moment at 8 a.m. and all that. So then I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, this will be in parts, maybe 5 videos, 6 videos, whenever I could sit and make them. And I have enough information, I'll talk to you guys. Okay, so I still do not have the link to follow the race. I'll probably find it elsewhere. I'll ask Lena and I'll follow that. But until then, this is Krishnan Srinivasan, alias Alien Kicha, signing off. Okay, bye. You guys are awesome. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for putting up with this live video. Keep following this space. Okay, and yeah, I will change only the title of the video. I'll probably try to keep the thumbnails as such, or update the thumbnail name with 2025 later. Okay, until then, ciao. Bye. Good regards to all the participants of Vennbahn 250. Good regards to the conductors and organizers of this race. Good regards to Skate IDSA. That's amazing. So you guys are awesome. Go ahead. Bye.